Pooran, a lot of rain again. I understand your practice today was canceled due to the weather. Does that make the toss again a very big one in this series? Chasing would be the better option given the amount of rain once again ahead of the series.
Good afternoon, everyone. Um, I think we need to obviously have a look at the wicket in the morning. The wicket did look good yesterday when we practiced on it. Practice next day, sorry. It was really nice, but again, it's just we need to assess and obviously what the conditions are, whether it's looking like it's gonna rain or not. I think yeah, batting second might be a really good option as well. But in order for that to happen, we need to win the toss.
Yeah, you haven't had that luck. Look, these matches aren't a part of the Super League, but still, you're playing one of the top teams in world cricket. Coming off a series against Bangladesh, what would you want to see the guys execute in these matches? I know there's any pressure for points per se, but still, you're playing one of the top sides in world cricket.
Yeah, for me, I just want to see the guys continue to fight both bat and ball. I think the last one they game we played against Bangladesh in tough conditions, we obviously tried our best and we felt like we had a chance to win the game and we almost did. And for this India series, just wants to fight, dig deep and just fight as long as possible as we can. And you never know if we can stay in the fight as long as possible, things can happen for us. So just that fight. I want to see that fight from every individual on the team.
After the couple defeats against Bangladesh, do you feel any pressure mounting on you to deliver wins in this series?
I don't know, I guess the pressure is always on to win cricket games, but we as a team, we definitely not feeling any pressure in terms of winning. I think we understand as a young group, we know for a fact that we obviously, we are building to something, and that's the World Cup next year. We just got together as a young group and it's for us to understand ODI cricket a bit more, understand what's the right template to play. So no, not really. I don't think the pressure is on us to win. We just believe in just doing the right things for longer periods of time and the results will take care of itself. Yes, we do want to win, but you don't just say you want to win and then go on a cricket field and win cricket games. It's difficult, especially playing against teams that are playing ODI cricket really good. We need to put in the hard work. So again, just need to hang in there.
Well, in terms of the ODI defeats, how have they caused you to kind of second guess your tactics or your approach in terms of your captaincy?
I always sit and I reflect. Obviously, that's something big on me. Yeah, I do try to get better as a leader where I can get better, and especially being a batsman, being a bowler now, even on the cricket field, making decisions about tactics. I definitely obviously question it a lot because I want to get better. So I don't want to dig into it too much, to be honest. It's just our third ODI series. We lost two and win one. Hopefully we can win this one here and it can even off things a bit. But I'm not questioning it too much at this moment.
And well, as captain, how do you keep the players motivated heading into this series against India, coming off all those defeats?
I think all the players are motivated. Everyone wants to do well, and that's really fantastic to see. So I don't have to do much, to be honest. We just need to have really good competition. I think continue to believe in each other and continue to back our skills. I think the guys are gelling really well at the moment. We know for a fact in the back of our minds, yes, we want to win cricket games, and everyone is doing everything necessary to perform on the cricket field. The guys are working really hard, and that's commendable. But we'll only see on the cricket field, and that's our focus. Our focus is to go on that cricket field and actually perform.
Just one more from me. In terms of leading the team, this is the first time leading the team in. It's your home venue at the Oval and leading the team there for the first time. How do you feel about that?
I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to the opportunity. Again, the fans came out and obviously supported us in Dominica and Guyana. I expect the fans to come out here in Trinidad and support us as well. It'll be a great feeling for me. I'm looking for the challenge. Hopefully, can make this a memorable one for us.
Nicholas just gave. Nicholas, you're the captain of the team. You're one of the main batsmen in the side. You've contributed recently with the ball, and it wouldn't be strange if you had the wicket keep during the series as well. How challenging is it to juggle multiple roles within the West Indies setup?
Um, again, we're professionals and we have our jobs to do. I think that's my job. Yes, now as a part-time spinner, now that's something I'm actually enjoying. I don't think it's too much, but for the other guys, I know they have been playing a lot of crickets, and it's important for these guys to recover well. And with the schedule, it's so busy, and my obviously it's very important for us to look after our players as well. You see, a lot of our players are getting a lot of niggles, and that's something we need to keep our eyes on. And I think being both batsman and bowler, with the amount of workload, obviously that puts a strain on the body. So we just need to be careful and look after our players.
Hi there, Skipper. Just an update on Kimo Paul. Is he fit to play tomorrow?
I think the doctors are still monitoring chemo. At this point in time, I can't really say. We'll make a decision on him in the morning. But I hope he's well and I hope he's available for tomorrow's game.
All right, one more question. In terms of the batting group, we know the group is a bit inexperienced when it comes to one day international. Are you confident that this batting group will do better against a stronger opponent in India?
Again, I'll take the opposition away from it and I'll go based on conditions. Once the conditions are good, I expect our guys to, put up some good scores with the bat. Even if the conditions are bad, I expect our guys to fight. Now, at the end of the day, it's all about us getting better as a team. And it doesn't really matter the opposition, to be honest. We as a group know exactly what we need to do, whether it's Netherlands, whether it's Pakistan, India. We know if we want to be a better team, we need to perform against every single opposition. And that's what we're looking forward to do.
Just a thought on you mentioned that last one day international against Bangladesh. What were the things that you learned as a group from a batting perspective?
As a group, we felt like in international crickets, 930 games, we can't really control certain things. And for us, I felt the biggest learning is for us to believe that we could fight. It doesn't matter the conditions. We need to assess as players really quickly and understand that if it's difficult for us, then it should be difficult for the opposition as well. For us as a batting group, we just need to hang in there as long as possible on tough conditions and tough times, and just believe that whatever we got, it's respectable and it's giving us a chance in the game. That's the most we could ask of ourselves. I think Ghana have been challenging for us, but we have also learned a lot being there as a group, coming from Pakistan as well, then into the Bangladesh series. I think the results isn't in our favor, but as a new group, this is our challenges and this is our journey. And as I always tell the guys, no story ever starts well. And it has started so far in ODI cricket, but I believe in the guys, I believe in the talent we have here and the willingness of these guys to learn. That's really nice. Conversations are really good in the dressing room and everyone wants to get better. Everyone is asking questions, everyone is asking how to get better. And that's something I admire about the guys so far, coming from Bangladesh series. And we're just looking forward to something's going our way because the guys have been putting in a lot of work. And we're looking forward to this India series to correct some rights and wrongs.
Finally, I know that the question came a little while ago about Kimo Paul. What can you tell us, if anything, with Hetmeyer traveling with the team to Trinidad? Where is his fitness levels at? And down the road, when do you see him making a contribution?
Obviously love him to be in this ODI series now, but obviously, he's here doing a lot of work on his fitness as well, and he has been putting in a lot of work, and that's really nice to see the effort he has been putting in. He wants to play for West Indies, and the trainer is working with him, the coaches are working with him. So expect to see him sooner than later. I have full confidence that he'll be putting on a moon again, closer than anything.
Sorry, so just to be clear, his presence here is just fitness work oriented.
Yeah, I think he has a fitness test to pass as well coming up shortly. So he's preparing himself for that.
I just want to ask a question to Mr. Pooran himself, considering the spin options you have. I noticed that you have been putting in a lot of bowling, which is commendable. You also have Moti, you have Akil Hussain. but the World Cup will be played in India, which is a spin-oriented place, and we still haven't heard much about Fabian Allen. We don't know if Ruston Chase has fallen off the radar. Ian Watch is a reserve. Do you think that this, looking at what happened against Bangladesh, that it might have been you might have missed a trick in not picking in the team selector, not picking extra spinner or two, especially knowing that you will be playing in spinning oriented conditions? Thanks so much.
Yeah, I guess as a group we could have picked another spinner in hindsight. Unfortunately, we didn't. We saw the importance of obviously having an all spinner or in the team. Yeah, with the World Cup in India, I think having another spinner in the setup is really valuable. And the selectors and the coaches, they are obviously looking for other spinners as well. So I guess the process have started, looking for other spinners as well. Because at the moment we just have 2, 3, 4 spinners. Ruston is not in the setup at the moment. Hayden, Akil, and Moti. But again, everyone can't play at the same time. So I do believe that these guys will get opportunities. CPL is coming up as well, so we'll have an opportunity to see other spinners as well. And that's a good call. The World Cup is definitely been in India. So another spinner, getting another spinner in our setup is really valuable.
Pooran, there's a lot of talk about brand of cricket and ODI cricket a bit falling away, given Test cricket has been Premier cricket and a lot of T20 leagues as well around the world. I want to get your thoughts on where does ODI cricket rank for you, given that you're the West Indies white ball skipper. And the second part would be, what about the brand of cricket you want to see the West Indies play in fifth over cricket especially?
I guess from my side, not only from my side, but I can speak from the coaching side as well. Our focus is to balance ODI cricket between T20 and Test cricket. I think we haven't found the right template yet, and everyone can see that we're not batting 50 overs, and that's as a first box we want to tick. So at the moment, when you ask me what brand of cricket we want to play in ODI cricket, it's difficult to say yet, because if you want to play a certain cricket, you can. If you want to just say, for example, you want to play aggressive cricket, it's difficult to play aggressive cricket on tough conditions. So for us now, it's all about finding ways to bat 50 overs first. It doesn't matter how we bat 50 overs, but our goal is to bat 50 overs. I believe conditions do play a part in how we play cricket. As a team that is obviously now starting and now understanding how we need to go about ODI cricket, it's important for us to stick one box at a time, one step at a time. I believe in T20 cricket, we're starting to know what kind of cricket we want to play. In Test cricket is the same thing. And the more games we play as a unit in ODI cricket, I think we're going to get better. A lot of guys are going to have more games under the belt. They're going to have more experience and more confidence as well. So I think this question, it'd be nice, I can answer this question maybe after the next series, New Zealand series, going by how conditions is and how the guys, are reacting to certain situations as well.
She's asking, can you shed some light on the batting targets which would have been discussed between yourself and the coaches in ODIs, especially in batting 50 overs and stitching partnerships together?
Yeah, when we talk about obviously batting goals, the obvious goal is batting 50 overs. But the real question is, how are we going to bat 50 overs? A lot of our batsmen have been getting out softly. Obviously, they're not getting a start. But for us is when our batsmen are in, they make the best out of it. Hopi, when he gets in, he bats for a long time. Shamabrook shows potential that he can bat for a while. Even Kyle Mears, even Brandon King, myself. But it's for us to play as a group now and just have those partnerships. I believe in ODI cricket, the most important thing is partnerships, communication between your partner, and just figure out a way to win periods for longer periods of time. And that's it. Just winning moments for longer periods.
Jason Hole is back for the West Indies white ball matches. How pleasing is it for you to have a premier all-rounder like him fresh and available for the ODIs?
I'm definitely looking forward to it. Jason has been wonderful for us. I know when it comes to white ball cricket as well, he wants to do well. And with him coming back into the team here now, he brings that experience, which is something we really need as well. He obviously offers a lot with the bat and the ball, and looking forward to just see how he goes about it. We'll be leaning on him as well to give us some match-winning performances.
Captain, good afternoon.
Awesome.
Um, how are you mentally prepared to assert yourself against this Indian team as the West Indies captain? Because when your former captain was here, Pollard, he used to encourage you to go at number 3 to take responsibility. Are you prepared to do that if necessary in this series?
So are you saying that I don't take responsibility by batting at number 5? Are you asking me that?
No, Captain, but
I'm always big on obviously rising to the occasion and taking the opportunity when it presents itself. If the team requires me to bat at number 3, I'm 100% for the team, and I guess everyone would know that. At the end of the day, I'll do anything to get a victory for us, and that's my intention. So that's just where I stand.
Question from Chrislyn J from the Indian media. The question is, going into this 3-match ODI series, what do you view as the role of Shea Hope? Obviously, the batting performance is sometimes centered around Shea. And how do you think we can maximize his ability in this team?
It's simple. She just needs to bat like she hope. That's as simple as it gets. He has the freedom to do what he does best, which is to just bat and bat. We don't question how he scores his runs. He has the freedom to bat 50 overs, and we as a group obviously spoke about him batting. And when he do get set, we know what he's capable of. He's averaging 50 plus, and we're not going to stress on that. Once he gets in, he does the job for the team. So again, once he do get a start, we expect him to continue to do the good work for us.